Hey, what's up everyone? Today I want to talk about something we all struggle with, actually liking to do hard things. Whether it's hitting the gym, studying for exams, or grinding on your side hustle, sometimes it feels like your brain is fighting against you. But what if I told you there's a way to trick your brain to enjoy those difficult tasks, to actually crave them? Sounds crazy, right? But stick around. I'm going to share how I did it, backed by science and real strategies that work. The problem: why we avoid hard things first. Let's be honest, hard things suck. When faced with a tough task, our brains light up with signals warning us, hey, this is going to be stressful, boring, or exhausting. Maybe just watch one more video. It's like there's a little kid inside our heads, a spoiled child, who throws tantrums when things aren't easy or fun. And guess what? That's totally normal. There are two main reasons why we resist hard work. 1. Negative emotions, stress, boredom, overwhelm, they're all part of the package. Your brain naturally wants to avoid these unpleasant feelings. 2. Ego protection. Our self-image is fragile. If you see yourself as not a gym person or not smart enough, your brain will dodge activities that might threaten that identity. So, trying to will yourself through hard work by sheer force of willpower often fails because you're battling your brain's natural wiring. The dopamine connection. Why your brain craves easy stuff. Here's the secret sauce. It all comes down to dopamine, the brain chemical linked to motivation and desire. But dopamine doesn't just reward pleasure, it rewards anticipation of reward. Think about scrolling Instagram. You don't even know when you'll see something good, but the possibility is there, and that keeps you hooked. Video games work the same way. Unpredictable rewards keep you playing for hours. Hard tasks like studying or working out release dopamine, but often much less and more slowly. So your brain goes, why bother? This isn't as rewarding as scrolling TikTok. Over time, if you flood your brain with high dopamine, easy activities, you build a dopamine tolerance. That means the boring, low dopamine tasks feel even harder to motivate yourself to do. The solution: how I rewired my brain to love hard work. So how do you fix this? How do you reset your brain so that hard things feel rewarding? Step 1. Start small. The 2-minute rule. One of the biggest mistakes is trying to do a huge chunk of work right away. Instead, I started telling myself, I'll just do this for 2 minutes. Whether it was opening my textbook, putting on workout clothes, or writing the first sentence, I just committed to the first tiny step. Why? Because motivation often comes after starting, not before. Once you begin, your brain shifts from, ugh, no, to, okay, this isn't so bad. It's like telling your brain, hey, just dip your toes in. And usually, you end up swimming. Step 2. Remove temptations and design your environment. Your environment is either your best friend or your worst enemy. If your phone is next to you or the TV is on, guess where your brain will wander? I literally put my phone in another room, used apps to block distracting websites, and created a dedicated work zone. This reduces friction and temptation, making the default choice the productive one. A professor once did an experiment. He kept popcorn on a high shelf in his garage so that if he wanted to eat some, he'd have to make an effort. Guess what? He ate way less popcorn. Designing your space to favor good habits is a powerful way to trick your brain. Step 3. Use rewards. But with a twist. Remember that spoiled kid brain? It responds well to rewards. I started batching my work with enjoyable breaks. For example, finish 25 minutes of focused work, then take 5 minutes to check social media. Do a tough workout, then reward myself with a favorite podcast. The key is to do the hard thing first, then enjoy the reward, not the other way around. This trains your brain to associate discipline with a payoff. Step 4. Change your story. Align your identity. This one blew my mind. Instead of saying, I need to work out because I'm out of shape, I started telling myself, I'm the kind of person who works out regularly. See the difference? The first statement implies you're not who you want to be yet, so your brain resists. The second says you already are that person, so your actions become consistent with your identity. This small change in narrative rewires your ego, reducing resistance. Step 5. Embrace the process. Have fun with it. One of my friends who seemed fearless with hard tasks told me her secret was simple. She just had fun with it. Imagine treating studying or exercising like a game. She focused on learning and improving, not perfection or judgment. When you remove the pressure to be perfect and focus on curiosity and growth, resistance drops and motivation flows. The power of intrinsic motivation. Fuel your brain from within. There are two kinds of motivation: extrinsic, money, praise, and intrinsic, curiosity, mastery, purpose. Extrinsic motivation is like a gas tank. It runs out fast. Intrinsic motivation is like a renewable energy source. It powers you longer and stronger. I shifted my focus toward intrinsic motivators by choosing goals I was genuinely curious about, celebrating small progress daily, connecting my work to a bigger purpose, finding autonomy to control how I work. This shift made hard work feel easier and even enjoyable. Final thoughts. Tricking your brain to like doing hard things is about understanding how your mind works and working with it, not against it. Start small, set up your environment, reward yourself wisely, change your story, and find intrinsic joy in the process. You don't have to be a superhuman to build discipline. You just have to be a little smarter about how your brain ticks. If you try these tricks, I guarantee you'll see a difference. If you found this helpful, drop a comment below sharing which strategy you want to try first. Remember, progress is about consistency, not perfection. Thanks for watching. Now go crush that hard thing you've been avoiding.